This is the backstage area. Usually there's about 7 girls there, 8 girls here. Yeah, that's about it. We usually keep a lot of liquor right here, just for our guests, you know.
If I do look down, if I do look low, I'ma do a little dance, and I'ma make a little love. And you know this right. If I do look down, if I do look low, I'ma do a little dance, and I'ma make a little love.
I think it was just from having strange nights. Like we have a lot of stories from being on the road and a lot of stories from just being home and, you know, kind of letting yourself go and do weirder and weirder things.
Our new album came out yesterday. Tonight is this Strange Nights album release show.
Yeah, our album is a pyramid scheme. We get one kid buys it, and then that kid gets money if he sells one.
It's a reverse funnel system, it's not a pyramid scheme. But yeah, I mean, if anybody after the show wants to come pick up some Vema or get a part of our team, we'll be having our meeting afterwards.
There's a picture of Andy right here laying down that Michael drew. It's kind of Andy made out of the constellations. And then there's different layers of space and geometrical stuff going on in the background.
These, we just know they're big. That's what we like.
How are you, brother?
How you doing?
Can't you see Riri next to me?
Hi.
We'll see tonight. I gotta get with someone on that, because tonight I'm gonna jump off that stage right there, and I'm gonna climb onto the gates, and I'm gonna attempt to crowd surf for my first time ever.
I've seen RX Bandits play here like probably 4 or 5 times. I've seen a ton of good shows. My second concert I ever went to was like DI and Fear and Bring Your Own Bomb. It was like a punk show here, and I went with my dad. If you knew my dad, that'd be a lot funnier to imagine him in the middle of a pit.
Did you crowd surf as a kid?
No. I wasn't allowed to go to concerts as a kid. I was what's the word, sheltered? They wouldn't let me go to the shows. They wouldn't even let me go to the mall on Friday nights. I got grounded a lot. I got my computer taken away. I didn't have a phone at the time. Wasn't allowed to go play with my friends. So on my downtime, I just started writing rap.
Gonzo got us our first gig here for sure. It was Method Man, Redman, but I remember we were in California the week before and we lost like 100 tickets, and they were so mad that we, like the guy that runs this place, Donnie, told us he was gonna throw us in the Tempe Town Lake because we lost like $200, $300 worth of tickets to the show.
Yeah, we opened for 311 here. We've opened for Dirty Heads. Who else? Method Man and Redman.
Definitely wasn't Redman. We had played here before that. I guess. What was it? I guess it was 311. Was it? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Memory sucks. Oh my god. To get this. I've never played it. This is my first time.
Yeah, because it came from the Dirty Head side. They were like, we're going to bring a band Katastro to open up the whole show. We were like, rad. I've always told the boys this too, even when we were making the record, making Strange Nights, like in the studio. I told them, I was like, it's so funny because when I first met them, I kind of had the preconceived notion that they were like just straight up like reggae band, you know? And then I heard them, and I think that's what hit me right away. I was like, wait a second, there's something else going on here.
I'm really stoked on it. Like, I think every CD we come out with, I always think it's like our best CD, but like I really feel that way on this one. Like we have so many elements of things that we really liked on, you know, General Predator, which was the first CD to really start getting us our own fan base.
When I heard the demos for their new record, and the reason why I wanted to, you know, produce this with Mike Sutherland was I was really excited about the demos. And the whole point was not to overproduce this band and to unproduce them, in a sense, because they already knew what they needed to do. They already knew what they were about. What they just needed was maybe just a couple of additional colors. That's really all it came down to. A couple of additional colors to throw into the palette that they already had.
You know, we don't have like this huge label that's like trying to make sure everything comes out a certain way. Like it was us in Pepper's studio hanging out with Pepper, and like we were just talking music. Like I think I slept there almost every night that we were in the studio. So it was like literally all day, and then I'd sleep there and then wake up and we'd start right away. And it was just kind of like very immersive, but it was really comfortable.
They're not like a normal record label. Because they're just like they're normal people. You know, they're not like business yappies.
It's so gratifying being able to have other people learn from your mistakes, and it's like we've started down paths with Iration when they put out the Time Bomb album, and you see where they've gone with their career. It's amazing. And with Ballyhoo, same thing, the Daydreams album. So yeah, it's so awesome to think, oh wow, we were a little part of that, you know. I mean, same kind of thing. It's something that's more than words.
Playing here, hello. We wrote a lot of lyrics in the studio. The music was pretty much all there, but I sat down with Kaleo. We wrote a few songs together, which was fun. I love writing with people, just bouncing ideas back and forth.
Before we got into the studio, they had demos that were already amazing. They just needed a little TLC to make them to what everyone else is hearing now. And there was, to answer your question, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work.
I think it really comes out. A lot of the songs on the CD have parts in them that are real stories of things that have happened to us. Like Waste Tonight is about a part in, or something that happened to us in Reno, and it's just, yeah, it's fun. It's cool to actually like put real experiences that we're able to experience because of the band, and then like turn them into songs and put that out, and you know, keep the progression.
True stories of touring and different things that have happened to us as a band over the last 8 years or whatever.
So the first time I really connected with any of the Katastro boys, Andy came onto our bus during the Pepper Dirty Heads tour. And he walked on there hammered, super drunk. And I was eating a salad, drinking my glass of wine for the night. And he walks on there and he opens the curtain to the main entrance, the front lounge of the bus. And he just looks at me and he sees me eating my salad, drinking wine, and he goes, "I'm horny."
Tickets on sale tonight at the Marquee Theater box office. Don't miss Katastro.
Tonight will most definitely be a strange night, yes. I hope so.
But as soon as I walk on, it's like,
And my fam, I'll be back by tomorrow. They know that it's a lie. I'm hoping I'll be alright.